Good morning, Card Meetings. RJ back with another video. Let's get to it. Today's random Mike Schmidt item of the day. Another Allen and Ginter. Showed off one on Monday. This is the Allen and Ginter 2022 mini of Mike Schmidt with the Allen and Ginter back. Again, I'm not a big Allen and Ginter fan. I don't like the non-sport stuff that they throw in there. I'm not a fan of multi-sport, as I am mostly a baseball collector, although I do have a few random other sports in my collection. But certainly I will collect all A and G cards that have to do with Mr. Schmidt. Today's random baseball item of the day. I think this was one of the things I got from my box of stuff from Kevin. I went back and I looked at the video I posted, and I did not see that I highlighted this, so I wanted to highlight it now. Threw in a card, slabbed card from a company called WCG, world-class grading for all I know. Steve Carlton card, 1982, in a 10, Gem Mint 10. This is one of the reasons, never go with these fly-by-night companies, because this is nowhere near a 10. The centering is not perfect top to bottom. You can see it's much higher on the top than on the bottom. This would probably rate a PSA 7. I'm guessing. I don't know for certain, but it's certainly not a 10 by any standpoint. But it is a cool card. It's slabbed, 1982 Topps Steve Carlton. Kind of cool. So, today's trivia question. Card in the back here. 2002 Topps Stadium Club Chipper Jones card. You just had to follow through from hitting some home run. He's watching it go out at the moment. For this question, I figured I'd, if you saw on Monday, I bought this box of trivia cards off the bay and was kind of flipping through it, and I figured I'd give you a question from that, the box that I found, which is kind of an interesting question. Should be fairly easy for those who are baseball historians, and it's certainly going to be one you can look up real quick. It's almost Hall of Fame time, so what player was the first player to have their uniform number retired by a baseball team? Which player was the first one to have their uniform number retired? Email me the correct answer. I'll include my email in the description below, along with a repeat of that question. You've got today and tomorrow to answer, and we'll pick a winner on Sunday, all right? Good luck on that. So, I've filmed a couple videos so far in 2023, mostly because I had a lot of things to show off that had built up from previous weeks. Things like really awesome things I got that needed to be shown. But now I've kind of got back into the swing of things and I'm back to normal, I've been thinking for a while of doing a slight change in my format of how I'm going to do videos. Not a big change, but one of the things I wanted to do is really get into what I collect the most, and that's sets. And to start focusing more on sets and showing off the various sets that exist. Not just the main sets, but little known, know-nothing sets, little box sets, regional sets, all that kind of stuff. So today I'm going to show off a small set of cards. Small set of cards that actually I can't find on the tradingcarddatabase.com. I kind of want to give them a heads up and say, hey, how come you didn't show this one? So I'm going to show it off today. It is a set of baseball cards that you could only get from the Hall of Fame. Now, this set of cards, I probably got it about 15, 20 years ago. And what they did was they gave you a little checklist. And more than anything, it was a way to get you to go into all of their exhibits. So here they say, here you go. It's a little list of questions. You'd have to go to various parts of the museum, find this particular display, and fill in the answer to a question on your sheet. And then you would go to the bookstore area, turn it in, show that you answered all the questions. They'd give you this little pack of cards. So it's really cool. And basically, it's just information about baseball and highlights of some of the things they have. I'm going to show you every thing. It's a standard size set of cards. I believe there's 11 of them. So this is the header card, just talks about the Hall of Fame. I wouldn't say the phone number there is correct anymore, so don't trust that. And then there's a thing here, Women in History. Mickey McGuire, who was a catcher on the All-American Girls Professional Baseball League. And what I do like about the cards is it's got these little books down here at the bottom. If you want to learn more about somebody, pick up this book. And I always thought to myself I would get those kids' books because I do like reading, and kids' books are a lot easier. Ha ha ha. But it gives you a book to read. Here's the Jim Thorpe card. I'm surprised they don't have a Jim Thorpe book because there's lots of books about Jim Thorpe, but they didn't put one down there at the bottom. Jackie Robinson. This is Jackie during his Hall of Fame induction, obviously with his wife Rachel. Jackie Robinson's induction. This one definitely has a book. Jackie and Me. It's highlighting this book series, Somebody and Me, by an author named Dan Gutman. This was supposed to be the Doubleday Ball. They found that some guy researching the Doubleday myth walk around some random field in Cooperstown, found an old ball and said, "Oh, this must have been the ball from Abner Doubleday's first game. Oh yeah, it must be." And it's in the Hall of Fame right now. So, and sure enough, there's an Abner and Me book from that same series. Obviously, the Honus Wagner card is a key feature. They always have a Honus Wagner card on display at the Hall of Fame. Honus and Me. Joe Jackson and the White Sox. They're doing a pause. They got a Jackson and Me, Joe and Me, Shoeless Joe and Me. Well, Ichiro made the list. That's kind of cool. Pop culture. That's Ichiro. That's for sure. Pop culture in baseball. Fine art. Kind of funny to look at a baseball picture like that and call it fine art, but it was considered fine art. Babe and Me. And then Satchel Paige of the Negro Leagues. Satchel and Me. I always want to get those Dan Gutman books just because I love baseball so much, and to have a whole series of books would be kind of cool. So this is a little known set of cards you could have gotten from the Hall of Fame. They're not doing it anymore because I go every year, and they don't do it anymore where they give you a list of places to shop at, to stop and look and find and fill out a thing and get handed a small pack of cards. I wish they would. I think that was a lot of fun. It certainly would keep the kids interested. But I don't see that they do it anymore. But again, I want to spend time, going over these sets, talking about where they came from, what's included in them, maybe the value of the sets, whatever. But this is a very little known set. I'm sure if you find it on the Bay, I didn't look, but it can't be more than $10. It's not that valuable. It's certainly not real cards per se. And it covers all facets of baseball, and it's not really players per se, more so as pictures of exhibits in a museum, really. But that is my set for today. Hope you enjoyed that. Don't forget the trivia question. Check the description below for all the details, and stop back on Sunday. We'll pick a winner. All right. So once again, thank you for watching. Please consider liking, subscribing, commenting. I really appreciate your support as I try my best to support everybody else in this great card community. I want to say thanks for watching. See you again on Friday. Take care.